Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Alan Wake 2. We are in the retirement center, trying to figure out where the fuck Tor is. I know that he's in the wellness center, but there's all these doors that are currently locked, and I don't even know how the fuck we're supposed to get in the wellness center. Considering I went outside and tried to get in the front door, I couldn't do that. So I don't know. Maybe we can talk to you. Okay, maybe not.
Busy today. Busy, busy, busy.
We saw Cynthia, and she gave us a little jump scare. Can't talk to these two.
Put some clothes on.
I was thinking maybe about heading down here to the gazebo. There's a gazebo. It's like a shadow here. There's like a gazebo somewhere, but I don't know if I can get to it. Because there's... Okay, there... Oh, well. There's a gate. See if we can...
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Bolt cutters. Okay, so... That gate's locked. I don't know what I'm missing. Is there something maybe in the... story? I was thinking maybe there's something in here. I mean, there's the Anderson brothers here. Okay, Tor's room has been trashed. Is Tor okay?
Tor is not okay. Something is definitely going on here.
So let me check it out. A wellness center? Okay, we can't question anybody else, so... I can't get in through the front door of the wellness center here. I honestly have no idea. I mean, I've exhausted all the conversation dialogue with all these characters. So, I mean... Oh, so I had to put that thing on the board first. Okay.
Tor's in the wellness center, isn't he?
Alright, well, there we go.
No, he's... Well, yes, but you really shouldn't go in there right now. I'm gonna need you to unlock the door. This is FBI business. It's just...
FBI business lady. Shine the light right in her eyes.
Yes, okay.
Right in her eyes. Blind her ass.
Thank you, Rose.
Okay. So now we can go in here. Okay. Case board.
Odin said Tor needs help. But from what?
Well, the Taken, obviously.
Into a Taken?
No, I think it's Cynthia who's got him, right? Because we saw her and she gave us a nice little jump scare. So we know that... You know, it's kind of ironic that Cynthia is becoming a Taken, considering she was
For puddles.
the one who had all of her... she was living at the power station in the first game.
Thanks. That lady is a walking red flag.
Yo, you're telling me. She's like a stalker. This is really nice, though. She's like a stalker of Alan. Alright, so again, bolt cutters. I'm assuming we're probably going to get the bolt cutters pretty soon if they're giving us all this shit. So yeah, it's kind of ironic, right? Cynthia turning into a taking, considering that she was all about like living in the light her entire life, living at the power station. So, oh, okay, the music just picked up. Cool. Is this map for what? Oh, wellness center. Okay. Okay, so what do we have? We got ward reception, staff lounge, security room. What is this? FNAF. Kitchen, dining hall. Okay. So my goals here. Oh, look for Tor. Find Tor.
Dark. Empty. Be ready, Saga.
I'll say not. I don't think it's empty, to be honest with you. I'm assuming we can get in there somehow. But, oh no.
Hello? Tor?
There you go. We got company.
Saga Anderson.
No, you don't say that. You say FBI! You scream FBI. Oh yeah, this isn't creepy at all. Alright, let's... Door locked. Exam room 2. I think it's funny how I opened one of those and there was an arrow inside. I need like a key card or some shit. Patient room, exam rooms. What do we have here? It's another manuscript page. Yep. Tor Anderson had lightning in his veins. This was rock and roll, baby. That Weaver girl had cast a spell on him. Tor would do anything she'd asked. Tor deserved this. Tor wanted this. She wanted the song, a gift. He had to get it for her. Afterwards, it was too late. Tor swung his hammer in frustration. The spark was gone. Black liquid clogged his mind. A bad trip. Tor fought it. He was strong. He'd never be taken, but the darkness could still drown him. Tor needed to warn someone. It was all happening again. Tom was back. Coming back. Tom would need help too if he was going to make it, but the brothers were too old to stop it this time. Tor had called someone who could help. The name escaped him, drowned beneath dark water. He's talking about Alan, but they didn't reach out to Alan, did they? I don't think they could have. I have a crossbow.
Tor was here.
Doc, Rose and me found Mr. Anderson knocked out on floor by phone. Burns on hand and cut on head. Was out cold, so brought him here. Been acting strange all week. Take good care of him. He is VIP. VB.
He's hurt pretty bad. But he tore off his bandages. Why?
Okay. No. Tor becoming taken, perhaps? I move managing still bleeding. Acting strangely violently.
Nah.
Empty. Where is Tor? Okay. Okay, yeah.
Tor is being targeted.
Hmm.
He needs help.
Okay. Okay, some more handgun ammo. Dispensary. Ooh. It's locked. And this leads to rehabilitation. Okay. Let's come to the dispensary, shall we? Shoebox. Move this. Again, more shit. Alright, so drop a save there. Dispensary is a save point. Rehab.
Tor, wait! It's me!
Deduction available.
Tor
Oh.
left the wellness center.
Okay.
Must be locked from the other side.
Alright, so that door is locked, so we have to go through here specifically. I think that came from in there. It's getting stormy. Oh god. I like the little steps. Oh!
Come on.
Fuck! That got me. That one got me. That one got me pretty good. I did not expect that shit again. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Those are the worst, man. The jump scares that are just like the faces of the enemies. God. They get you when you least expect it. They're pretty effective. They've gotten me most times. Some more than others, but boy, I'll tell you. That one really made me jump. Oh, is this? No. I was like, is that water to go to Alan's story? No. Just like a safe thing. Okay, we got another bathroom. This one has doors. Clean. This one's green, so.
A security computer.
Oh, here we go. Security room in Bloom's workshop or workroom. Arrow, trauma pad. Oh, another manuscript. Oh no. Victor Bloom. You have been accepted into the prestigious ranks of our most hallowed organization. As such, you will join our noble cause and be privy to our most guarded secrets. The ceremony will take place the day after the next new moon. As is tradition, the cult of the tree welcomes you, Yako and Ilmo Koskela. Alright. So Vladimir Bloom is a part of this.
The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders.
Really? Okay. For later. case board. We want to go to Cult of the Tree. Alright, so who's involved? Yeah. Just Vladimir Bloom. So Vladimir Bloom, he's also in this. Okay, so we need a key card.
Day, then month. He uses European formatting.
10-8. Oh no, hold on. 8-14. Bad day. This is a stupid house where something always breaks. I always fix. Old people do not respect me. I should ask for a raise. 8-15. Hurrah! My acceptance letter has arrived. I'm one of the gang now. Das Vidanya to the boring old Vlad. Hello to the exciting new man about town, Vlad. I will buy vodka and herring to celebrate. This month, everything will change. 8-16. I had to take care of the dead raccoon over by the bunker. Smelled very bad, not good for my hangover. Get a dog, apparently. Alright, Anderson Brothers. Okay, those are for later. Okay, so this is probably a clue. So they said the next new moon. So the 30th of August is a full moon. The new moon is the 16th of August. So August 16th, so 8/16. It's got to be something. Password, a code.
Needs a
Probably
password.
this. Yeah.
And a warrant, technically.
8,
But hey,
16.
desperate times.
08, 16. Let's see here.
The computer controls the door that Tor went through.
So, yeah, see, August. The day after the new moon.
I have what I need to figure out the password.
So, day after? So that would be the 17th? Is it 0? Yep, alright. Cool. Alright, so...
And the doors are open.
Security door lock. Alright, so now all these doors are unlocked. Let's see here. VIP recruits. Vladimir. I do not need to remind you that Tor and Odin would be ideal candidates for the cult. Please try harder to recruit them. Riddle for your rifle. Why did you take the doorknob to my personal room? I'm sick of old people tricks. You bring it back so I can get my rifle. I'm supposed to go on a deer hunt tomorrow. If you don't, I will hunt you instead. V. Bloom. I'm a little doorknob that's out of place, but solve these clues and you can trace the way to your private space. I meet you at the Greet inside a bright glassy cage where pretty flowers bloom. Like a greenhouse? Alright, so this door is open. How do I get into the fucking staff lounge? Oh, I guess I just go through here. I'm just like always afraid there's gonna be like jump scares at this point now. I know there's some taken about because there was one in that room, I believe. Ah, never mind. It's right here. Here we go. Manuscript page. Ilmo was nervous. His palms were clammy. He lowered his phone. Mulligan isn't picking up. Yako shook his head, pointed at his own phone. Same with Thornton. Ilmo didn't like it. No one was answering the phone at the workshop in Watery either. Something was up. It had to be the writer. Had to be. The Kolskilla brothers were crouching in the bushes across from the Elderwood Palace Lodge. Its lights shining in the night. They couldn't wait any longer. The brothers knew Saga was in Watery visiting her trailer. Going now was their only chance to do this without hurting her. Ilmo stood up to a crowd of deer masks, and a crowd of deer masks looked his way. Okay, this is it. The rider is the target. Take him down and it's all over. Oh, so this is when they attacked the lodge. Only shoot the Fed if you have to. It's our big moment. We watch in the night. The crowd murmured the chant back to him. Ilmo turned to face the hotel. He could see Saga's partner in the window. Ilmo slapped his brother on the shoulder. The brothers donned their masks. The cult of the tree was ready. So yeah, that's now we know who was behind that.
On greener pastures now.
Yes, pet the deer. Pet the deer head. Okay. So of course. Where's the fucking goddamn shoebox? It's down the hall. Okay, I'm assuming it's probably going to be like 4, so I'm going to just put this in here. I'm going to go ahead and discard one of these. You know what, I'm going to actually discard all of them, because, to be honest with you, I have 10 of them in there. Move this in here. That. We'll discard this. I need the rifle ammo. Yeah, again, I have to reiterate that I feel that the organization of inventory stuff is just not really apt for this game. What do you mean? Oh, probably because this is in the way. Yeah, thanks. You know, Alan can carry a shotgun and a rifle and a pistol and a flare gun and everything at once, but apparently in this game we can't do that anymore, so... Quick slot, we'll put it there. Okay, so this is the room we didn't check. There's somebody in here. Gale Barrows stared at his chest x-ray. It was his left lung. It felt like a black hole, an opening to darkness. He felt like he was drowning. He coughed and coughed and coughed, so hard his whole body and soul felt twisted and mangled, upside down and inside out. With every cough, the black hole grew bigger, Felt good. It tore him up, but it felt good. Gale was dying. The black hole was sucking everything good out of him. He imagined looking through it into the darkness. The black hole grinned. Gale couldn't escape his gravity. He worshipped it. Gale sacrificed to it in blood. Alright, well, Gale's... Sounds like, to me, like Gale's a Taken. Gale borrows violent outbursts resulting from rapid onset dementia. Should be restrained whenever possible until a dosage can be found that impedes his aggression, Harry. Alright, Gale. Wherever you are. I'm gonna stop fucking around. Got a Rolodex here. We good in here? I think we are, yeah. There's something in the office. There's a thing back here we didn't get. No, pain pills. Alright, go ahead and discard this. Discard that. Okay, so we've got all of these. We gotta head to the dining hall.
Shit!
What the fuck is this?
Jesus Christ.
It's like he was, it was like there was like a mirror version of him. What the holy hell? Okay, well then.
Need to catch up with Tor.
Alright, well, we're in the cafeteria. This whole thing is maintenanced. Lost and found. Mittens homemade, a notebook full of daily meal plans, a nice fountain pen, and an antique hair clip. Very pretty. Address inquiries to your friend Rose. I found a box of ammo for a hunting rifle in the cafeteria. Rose, I think you left some behind again. You should really be more careful. Take a tip from Vlad, a fellow weapon enthusiast. Always lock it up. Come collect it from me whenever you can. I bought the tea you said you liked. I can make you a cup if you want, BB. Okay, well. Alright, dining hall is good. Let's get into the kitchen. Yep. I actually felt like that was about to happen, and I was ready for it. I was like, I swear there's going to be another one of those jump scares happening here. Cynthia, we have to talk. Damn, this pantry's fucking stocked. Hearty sweet corn? I love corn. Buy frozen corn. Uh-oh. Bunch of useless shit I don't need. Oh, so this, I'm guessing, leads to the back. Oh, Tor's going into the overlap!
You come out of here this minute. That water is bad for you. Tor, wait!
It's the overlap, isn't it?
Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you. This kind of behavior is not okay.
Yep. I like how Rose is not fazed by any of this shit. She's like, yep, that's it. Alright, let's see here. So, here's the gazebo. There's a manuscript page. Oh, there's actually multiple gazebos, but... It's 1988, a face-off between deities. On the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters, thunder roared. The old gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, would soon stand in between. We help you. You stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never going to happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral so you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that he was gone. Oh, he took his eye. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment. The eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right. Blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. That bastard took the wrong eye.
I need something to cut this.
Alright, so bolt cutters to get back here. This is where I just came from. Need bolt cutters to get through there. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? The basement, huh? Oh, there's a body in here. Oh, God. Oh, is that the guy from Watery? I remember seeing that guy. He's, well...
Need the key.
All of, the old gods of Asgard shit's down here now. Okay, so that's locked. Boiler room? Remember, buy more fuses. Many more crappy old equipment keeps blowing them. VB. Okay, so we need fuses. Another manuscript page. Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back, an on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink, got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now he had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again, or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. But the Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, it took them weeks to bounce back, and they never did completely. Each time, Wheeler expected them to croak. Okay, I don't need this. I don't need this. I mean, there's fuses in there. Ooh, this music's not very fun. The manuscript page. Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, touching things, touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be just a terrible, there would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was now out in the open. It was out in the open now, ugly and slobbering. They reached at him with their unwashed hands. He beat them down. Rose, spare fuses now locked away because someone, Autie, keeps stealing them. Code is in the laundry room.
Can't be opened on this side.
Yeah, which is why we have to go through here. Yeah, this looks like fun. I'm venting?
Is this something they watch on movie night?
There's nothing
That's
on there.
just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
Oh, looks like Casey. I don't see anything. You mean the newspaper? House of Zane. Renowned filmmaker establishes artist commune in Bright Falls. Thomas Zane, or Thomas... What the fuck, dude? Am I maybe supposed to pull this down or some shit? I don't know. It's Tom the Poet thing. Can I replay it? No? Was there supposed to be a film there? Hold on. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back a little bit. Maybe I'm not supposed to go to the basement yet. I'm just like wondering because like she's... Oh, well, this was pretty far back then. It means I gotta go all the way back to do this again. Alright, well, we're back a little bit, but that's okay. I just want to know why, like... Why did whatever was supposed to be there not play? Let me grab all this shit again. Since that's what I need to do. Okay, that room's clear. Let me go in here. Guess I should have talked to what's-her-face first. Why does the flashlight keep turning off? Anyway, doorknob, pad thing. Okay, security room. Manuscript page. Pet the deer.
On greener pastures now.
Gotta rearrange shit. Discard. Move. There we go. Alright, that's everything in here. Alright, so let me go back to the other room. Grab that ammo because I forgot it. Okay. There. Drop save there. Okay, that's everything. So now we can head to the dining hall. Oh, I have to kill this guy again, don't I?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the rifle will take care of you.
I need to catch up with Tor.
Okay, was there anything in here? Jump scare. Oh, I missed this.
This must have been Tor's.
There's a hammer in the wall. Point of interest. What, where? Oh, yeah, these. Boop, boop. Okay. What's in here? The corn. What's in there? Alright, we're good. Alright, we'll just skip this. Alright, let's go talk to her. Right?
Tor? There's an overlap here. Did Cynthia pull Tor in?
Well, let me go right here. Is there anything in this gazebo? No. Alright, let's talk
What was that?
to Rose.
Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me? Or is this a story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
Well, I guess we're gonna profile her and find the fuck out, aren't we? Rose's lies.
watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
Gee
I'm
whiz.
a fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned.
Cynthia Weaver.
Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
A
Is
lady?
Rose talking about Cynthia
Yes.
or herself?
Cynthia. Okay, manuscript pages.
Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my god. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Torringale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Thank you. Rose's
Saga
key fob.
jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him.
Saga jabbed the
Keys of
selector
Zolganov is an
on the
old
cute.
Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox. The missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadow to come alive. The needle cracked on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin has said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do. Right, the record.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
Okay, so that's stairs. Right.
Tor disappeared into the
To
pond.
the pond.
It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside?
Okay, overlap ritual. Need to play the old god's record. Look for the hero.
The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story?
Right, Cynthia and Tor. Oh, I have 15. I have the hunt. I can get stuff for the hunting rifle, I'm guessing, right? Well, so you're going to reduce the time. Consecutive successful hits will reduce the time between shots. Sensitivity and improved focus mode. This greatly grants perfect accuracy. Only shots toward enemy weak spots and deals increased damage. Bullets penetrate the shield. Pretty good. I think I'm going to do the kill shot, actually.
Saga stood still, emptying her mind, focusing, breathing in, breathing out. She aimed the rifle, ready for the kill shot.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, let me go back up here. This page that was right here as well. Bolt cutters.
I need something
It's
to cut
out.
this.
It's just in there. Alright, I'm not going to go in the basement yet. We're going to go back in the house. Okay, so let's see. Conversation. Where the hell's that at? Is that outside?
Come to the emergency muster point.
Is there anyone who didn't show up?
A few. Archie, Gail, Cynthia. If they aren't here by now, then they aren't coming.
Gail's
It's
dead,
important
Cynthia's
to be
taken.
punctual.
Autie's
On that topic,
probably
I'd
at
like to point
the
out
Ocean
that
View.
our nightly decaf coffee service is almost half an hour behind schedule.
Have any of you noticed anything odd about Ms. Weaver?
Just that Tora won't leave the poor woman alone. That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy. Take a swim in the pond, Norman. Drink some water, Norman. Well, no one tells Norman McDonald what to do.
You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I'm happy to get out of that house. Isn't it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life, and I can't remember this building?
The house has always been here, Norman. Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker? Those Andersons got it so cheap because it's haunted. You get what you pay for.
Okay.
Hello there. Are you Pat Maine from the radio?
That's me. And you're the federal agent everyone's been talking about. Would you have time for an interview at some point?
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Love your show, though. Very informative.
Thank you. Never compromise on quality. That's my motto. We'd be happy to have you on the show anytime. Me and my listeners.
Thanks, Pat.
Mandy May, are you all right? You're bleeding.
Oh, how did that happen?
Oh, no, Mandy May. Oh, no!
Oh, don't be a crybaby, Norman. It's nothing. I just poked my finger knitting this monster of a blanket.
Yeah? Did you? Alright, well, everybody stay in here, out here. You might hear some shooting. Alright, upstairs we go. Another manuscript page. Odin Anderson stirred in his bed. His vision was hazy, smudged. He felt weighed down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them. Alright. Maybe we should check all the other rooms, just in case. There's this creepy room. There's a lunchbox in here. Seems like everything's rather cleared out. Okay. Well, upstairs we go. We're at the museum. Pat's room. Torn Odin. Oh, I didn't pet this deer.
They're all so soft and sad.
It's funny because I haven't been able to like trigger this thing again.
3 remaining.
3 remaining. Okay. Alright, that door's unlocked. Nothing in the trophy room. Yeah, it's me. I can also get all the stuff upstairs as well. Okay. Well, the music is just lovely. Gale's room. Let's see here. Barry Wheeler canceled the Old Gods tour, called it off. It was over. He couldn't stomach the idea of another client dying on him. Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it. An old manor in Bright Falls, Wheeler to have it refitted with as an old folks care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He'd done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran. When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing. Oh no. Norman's room. Oh boy! Yep, I knew it.
Key fob's no good without power.
No use crying in
God damn it, Ahti.
What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
So, Ahti, you have anything here in this room that could remind me of where you came from besides this poster, Finley?
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
Is that Norman? Standing half naked on the porch?
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Okay. Alright, so I unlocked the museum door. Let me go to that. So I did get that unlocked. Trashed hotel rooms and ruined pools. Crowds go wild for Old Gods of Asgard Ragnarok tour. The rock and roll group Old Gods of Asgard are leaving chaos in their wake as they plow through the the major US cities on their aptly named Ragnarok tour. The band is breaking their sales records, with singles topping the charts, and had their latest sold-out concert in Long Beach, California. The fans showed their love for the Reckless Rockers by showering the stage with lacy unmentionables, black roses, even full beer bottles. None of this fazed the stars themselves, who embraced the admiration and transitioned from song to song with such gusto that the audience was left catching their breath, eager to keep up with the brothers Anderson and their cohorts. The after-hours shenanigans for the musicians, including a pool in a private residential neighborhood left to be emptied and sanitized, and a hotel room nearly destroyed in classical fashion. Not to mention the lengthy room service bill gone unpaid. All things point to this band quickly becoming a strong contender to the iconic Hall of Fame rock groups that came before them. Old Gods of Asgard party like their namesakes and give a performance like no other. Be sure to catch them on tour and bear witness to rock history in the making. Noises. Old Gods of Asgard band member dead. The legendary heavy rock Old Gods of Asgard mourns the loss of their divinely talented guitarist Bob Balder, Fat Bob, as he was affectionately and ironically called, died from complications of a severe illness. Leaving his bandmates Odin and Tor Anderson behind, the peace-loving musician will be sorely missed by the band's numerous fans. When asked about his loss, Tor Anderson had this to say: "Get the explicitive out of my face. Balder's in Valhalla now. He fought cancer like a hero. Bob was too beautiful a soul for this world," added Odin. What this means for the band and their upcoming album remains to be seen. Rock music is the ancient language of the soul, muses Old Gods of Asgard lead singer. I sit down with the Anderson brothers of Old Gods of Asgard fame in the lobby of a rundown hotel somewhere in downtown Detroit. Currently on their Ragnarok hit tour, the busy band members have only a moment to spare a fledgling journalist and his questions before running off to the soundtrack for their concert tonight. How has the reception been? Amazing. The fans understand what we're about. They get rock and roll. They get the spirit. They know we're not here to censor around. I'm just gonna say fuck that. We're not here to fuck around. That's fucking right. Why do you do what you do? Raucous laughter. I can tell that you're new at this, buddy. Why does anyone do what they do? For the glory and the fame? For the money and the sex? Or because you have something inside of you that's going to fucking burst out if you don't start using it? It's the latter. That's a good answer. How about music then? What is it about music that compels you? That should be pretty fucking obvious. This is boring me to death, bro. Let's get moving. Sorry, he's always impatient. As I stand up to leave for the tour bus waiting outside, the larger-than-life rockers turn around for one final quote. Music, especially rock and roll, is the ancient language of the soul, man. It's in me. And godly. And it'll come out like a fucking thunderstorm. Alright, so let's add on that. Oh boy. Thank you.
Remorse. This is the one.
Yeah, she took the
It's gone. Cynthia has the record.
She took the record.
She will tell me where to find it.
Framed by the Old Gods of Asgard. To memorialize the only pressing of the unreleased single, Anger's Remorse. Okay, the record. Wait. Why did Mom leave? All right. Oh, I need to profile? I need to profile Odin.
Anger's Remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor. Bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good.
What the hell's going on with
One
this?
less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has torn the overlap. Anger's remorse is the key to get there.
You already knew that.
I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
Okay, what the fuck is going on with this game? It's like updated, and the updates made the game worse. Alright, Cynthia.
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor.
Okay.
Where is Anger's remorse now?
Cynthia has it.
Young girl in love. A rock and roll twitching. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her. Anger's remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks care home.
The Anger's remorse record
Oh.
is in Cynthia's room.
Remember
In the bathtub.
when we were in? Remember when we were in the? Remember when we were in Alan's story that we went into the murder scene and it was a drowned woman in the bathtub and there was the record at the bottom of the bathtub.
A bathtub. A pond. A lake. There's a theme here.
You don't say. Okay.
Cynthia took the record and I brought it back.
Alright, so we have no power, so we now actually have to go to the basement, so... Let me just go ahead and drop a save. Just in case. How was that?
Good job, Saga. Now keep moving.
Rose is now, like, missing. Alright, so now we're in the basement again.
Shit. I need to get the power back on. Key fob's no good without power.
Okay, and then we have this again. Buy more fuses. This manuscript page, which we already picked up. Okay, and then this was
Can't
blocked,
be opened
right?
on this
Yeah.
side. Fuse is blown. Maybe there are spares nearby.
Go, quick save. This manuscript page. Did we pick this up? I don't know if we did. Yeah, oh yeah, Emmett Elwood. I don't know if, yeah, okay. We did get that one. Yeah, the locked up things. Fuses, right. Boiler room. What is of interest? Is it this again? This is what I'm talking about. Like, this game has, like, problems with, like, identifying what the object is that is supposed to be of interest, because it's clearly, you can clearly see, right? What the hell is it? It's, like, all glitchy. Did the update make this game worse? Jesus Christ. You can clearly tell this is the boiler. This point of interest is clearly the piece of paper on the boiler, but I look at it and it doesn't do anything. So, what the fuck do you want out of me? Like, they need to patch all these stupid little glitchy things. Never had to read this. House of Zane, renowned filmmaker, establishes artist commune in Bright Falls. Thomas Zane, born Thomas Sign in Finland, and his partner Barbara Jagger, born Baba Yakala, Baba Yaga, pretty much, in Finland, have recently established a artist commune here in Bright Falls. Mr. Zane had purchased the old manor house outside town, and the couple has already settled in. In his country, in home country, and internationally as well, Mr. Zane is a well-known and respected auteur filmmaker, a rising star already compared to the likes of Stanley Kubrick and Ingmar Bergman. His earlier film, Nightless Night, won a number of European film awards. Mr. Zane is currently in the process of filming a feature entitled Tom the Poet. In conversation, Mr. Zane comes across as a charismatic figure with big dreams. He talks about building a hotel and a film studio in the area. He even has a name picked out for the hotel, Ocean View Hotel. This reporter believes the name has a nice ring to it. Mr. Zane's dreams would certainly make Bright Falls a household name if they became reality. Members of the commune clearly feel the same, seeing Zane as a person worth revering, even to a faintly cult-like degree, a person who guides his flock to expand their consciousness and reach a higher state of artistic inspiration with the aid of magic mushrooms. While the Bright Falls record does not condone the use of illegal drugs, we hope Mr. Zane will help put our town on the artistic map. So this kind of like, almost kind of hints at a few things. Like, one, we've talked about the idea that, we talked about the beginning before we started, that the idea that Alan could possibly have created like the oldest house, that's kind of theorized, that Alan has written like the Federal Bureau of Control and all this stuff into existence. But what we see here, right, is that it's almost as if this Thomas Zane, whoever he truly is at this point, is he, like, I feel like maybe Thomas Zane is like the original. He is the person who it's possible that he's the person who created Alan Wake, and Alan is him in his image as a writer to help fight this darkness. I feel that maybe my thought in my head is this. Perhaps, because this house is the house that we're at right now, perhaps it talked about Nora drowning. Was Nora, I think Nora was Thomas Zane's daughter, right? And then Barbara was his wife. And what I think perhaps happened, just hear me out here, is that perhaps this dark presence existed in the lake, right? Where the lake house was. Zane comes to America. He buys his house in Bright Falls, right? With the idea of kind of creating a, like I said, the idea was that he wanted to build a hotel and a film studio in the area. Okay. So he comes to America. He settles in Bright Falls with his wife. He owns his house. And he's in Bright Falls kind of creating Tom the Poet with the dreams of building this hotel called Ocean View Hotel and a film studio. But his daughter somehow dies to the dark presence or is taken. His wife then also starts to go crazy and is taken by the dark presence. And Tom realizes that he is the only person who can fight this. There's nobody else that believes him. Maybe it's kind of like the idea that he's the only person experiencing the dark presence stuff and everyone around him is not. So he goes to fight the dark presence in the lake, right? An altered world event happens in which Tom goes into the lake as this diver. He writes himself as a diver so that he can dive into this lake. While in the dark place, he creates a version of himself, a split version of himself called Alan Wake that he writes into existence. And specifically writes so that Alan will come to Bright Falls to eventually fight this dark presence. Because Tom knows that the dark presence still exists there and he couldn't kill it. So he writes a tool, the clicker, into existence that Alan has as a kid. And the clicker is the weapon that will fight the darkness and essentially get rid of it. Okay? Alan comes to Bright Falls, but everything that happens is only seen to Alan. The people who go missing are the Taken that get possessed by the dark presence, but they're never imposed on the town. Everything that happens to Alan is either in his mind or a hallucination of his that he experiences while writing the story in the writer's room in the house. Now, mind you, Alice has never been kidnapped, right? Alice is still also in the lake house. Now, the lake house, I believe, became a manifestation, right? We saw that Alice climbed out of the lake, right, at the end of Alan Wake 1. So what if they get to the lake house? The lake house isn't actually real. It's a hallucination manifestation of the dark presence. And Alice is in the house the entire time. Alan is in the writer's room. The dark presence has come to him in his mind and has made him write Departure. Alan escapes from this, escapes in quotes, and everything that happens in Alan Wake is something that happens in his mind while he's still in the writer's room. Mind you, this is still during his visit with Alice. He's still in it. At the end of Alan Wake, when he goes into the dark place to write a new ending, that is when he breaks the hold that the dark presence has on him, and the house then disappears. And Alice finds herself in the water, climbing out of the water. She witnesses Alan drown in the lake, but not drown, he's pulled into the lake by the Dark Presence. And he remains trapped in the dark place, i.e. the lake, where the Dark Presence has created another version of him to get out, called Mr. Scratch, who is haunting Alice, right? And all the while, Alan is splitting his mind off, just like Thomas Zane did, to try to find a way out of the dark place, because Tom could never escape. We know this. He's stuck in there. He's stuck in there permanently, and he's losing his fucking marbles, in all honesty. He's starting to lose, like, the ability to be rational, like he was in the first game. And so Alan is splitting himself off like Thomas Zane did to try to create versions of himself to be able to get out. Now, this leads me to the big kick. What if Alan, the one that's outside right now, is not actually Alan, but is a physical version of Mr. Scratch, who knows he's Mr. Scratch, right? He knows he's Scratch, and he wants the clicker, which is exactly what we're trying to prevent. What if the Alan that is out right now is actually Mr. Scratch? He somehow physically got out of the dark place because of something that happened. Maybe we don't know it. Maybe it's not told. But the Wake that we're questioning is Mr. Scratch. Hence the reason why Mr. Scratch knows everything that Alan knows, right? But he also probably doesn't perceive time as everyone else does, which is why when Alan came out, he was like 13 years. I've been gone 13 years. I don't think that it was actually Alan believing that, because I feel like Alan knows that he's been gone that long. Mr. Scratch, however, has no perception of time because he's a dark entity created by the dark place. So perhaps Mr. Scratch is somewhat surprised, or maybe it's all a farce and he knows, and the Alan that's out is in fact Mr. Scratch, with the real Alan still being trapped in the dark place. Now, the reason I say this is because Saga is still seeing the hallucinations of Alan, correct? In the overlap. Which means that Alan still has to be in there, which means that the Alan that is out cannot be the actual Alan, leading me to believe that it's Mr. Scratch. Or Thomas Zane, but I don't think it's Thomas Zane, because if it was, then I feel like he would say, no, my name is Tom, because Tom is the original version. He's the original Alan. He's the original person that all this happened to. So, my deduction is that Thomas Zane is a person of power. He has the ability to create people out of nothing, out of writing. He can just create people to try to do things. He's an SCP. He creates other versions of himself. Now, does that make Alan a person of power? Yes, because Alan also has the ability to do the same thing that Tom did. Now, do we actually know that Alan was created by Tom? No, we don't. It's been theorized for years that Thomas actually just wrote Alan into existence. Now, if you're wondering why, it's because of the entire clicker thing. The idea that the clicker was created by Tom, which we know is true, for Alan. Alan had that as a kid, which only leads me to believe that Alan was never actually just a person who just like grew up. He was purposefully written into existence by Thomas Zane. And this has been theorized for years. I know that it's not confirmed. This game may confirm it. I don't know. It may not. But it's been theorized for a long time that Alan is actually just Thomas Zane. He was just written into existence by Thomas Zane. He's not real. I mean, he's real, but he's not real like we are. He wasn't just born, he might have been born, but he was born on purpose. So yeah, that's really kind of my thought behind this. And I know that I could be off, and I know that maybe none of it's true. But when I read this, the other thing that I wonder is that maybe Thomas Zane is the creator of the Oldest House and the FBC. Maybe Thomas Zane has written them into existence, not Alan. Because I know a lot of people have thought that since like the Alan Wake expansion, that they thought that it's perhaps Alan has written the FBC into existence to help fight this kind of stuff that's happening. Essentially, Tom is kind of Alan is trying to stop more things like what's happened in Bright Falls happening to more people. But I don't think that that's the case, because we know that Jessie, as a kid, had experienced an altered world event with her brother and the pull switch. And so we know that she had to have had something happen to her kid. So I don't necessarily think that it's Alan. I think it's Tom. I think Tom is almost like a representation of God in reality. He has the ability to write our reality into existence, and he writes things into existence to try to benefit humanity after experiencing what was, I'm not going to say the first altered world event, but perhaps the first documented altered world event. I know that in the I can't remember in Control if there was anything older than the 1970s. I can't remember. And I don't, and I honestly am not going to go back and play it and find out. But I'm trying to wonder if there was anything older than the 1970s, that there were objects of power or places of power or altered world events that happened or were brought into play before the 70s that the Oldest House had. Because it's not like we know where the Oldest House came from. It's not like we know that the FBC, when the FBC was created. It just exists, right? So what if it just came to exist and it just exists in our minds? Because the idea of writing something into existence is that when you write it into existence, it just becomes fact, right? So it's kind of like, you know, a Mandela effect. How we always believe that one thing is true, but in reality, it's actually something else. The Bernstein Bears thing. We've always thought it was Stein, but it's Berenstain. But we all remember Berenstain. And so the idea is that people believe that we are living in a new reality. A lot of people believe that in 2012, the world actually did end and that we've been living in some weird reality that's everything that we knew before 2012 is now being changed. It's all glitch in the matrix type of bullshit. So it's like that too for them, right? Where if you would never hear of the Oldest House or the Federal Bureau of Control, but then all of a sudden, one day, like in Control, it just exists. And in your mind, you're like, yeah, you know, the Oldest House, the FBC, they've always been there. But they haven't been. They've been written into existence, or they've been brought into existence. So what if Thomas Zane actually was the one who wrote the FBC and the Oldest House into existence? Because he has the power to do so. If he has the power to create people like Alan, then he would have the power to create entire realities. I mean, he's been in the dark place for 50 fucking years. He's been in there since the 70s. Right? He's been in there since I can't remember when, but he's been in there since the early 70s. And it's 2023, so he's been in there for 50 years. He has the ability, at least he's had the time to figure out exactly how to do this shit. Makes sense to me. I don't know, we'll see. That's just kind of my thought on it. Oh, okay, well. Need a code.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close.
Oh boy.
Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. Oh dear, my lantern, I think I've lost it, Cynthia said. This will put a smile back on your face, my dear, a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. God damn it. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed against her. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles. So she didn't actually mean to be taken. She just became taken. That's pretty horrific, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Especially with how careful she had always been. Alright, so laundry room. This is where the said the code would be, so it's in here somewhere. So have my shotgun out. I feel like a you-know-what's gonna pop up here in a minute. Okay, so let's see. Code is... What was that? Code is 273. Rose, if you see this, please remind the residents to leave my stuff alone. I think they hate me, BB. Splish splash! I was taking a bath! Somebody's about to take a bath! I'm not gonna lie, the music in this really fucks you up. Right, fuse.
A fuse. Could come in handy.
So was I taking this?
There. Power's back on.
Whew, okay. Okay, I guess we can play this now, maybe?
Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
This is Yotan Yo. There's Alan. Alright, so now we know it was on the film. Fucking disturbing, but we know it's on the film.
Shit. Careful, Saga.
Oh boy. Alright, let's see what's in here. An arrow. More shit I don't actually fucking want, to be honest. There's another one? Fucking hell. Oh, you know what? How about I just use this? Get that health topped up all the way. Discard these arrows, though. Forgot that guy was there. Okay, we got everything here. What happened to Rose? I don't know where the hell she went. Wonder if there's gonna be people in the house. Oh boy. She, by she, do you mean Cynthia? Can I unlock this with the, oh, I can't, no. Hey, Ahti, you hear the bullshit down the hall? You gotta... Did you maybe help? Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh boy. Yep, I knew that was coming.
A dam?
Yeah, the dam.
Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
No, she had a place at the dam. She lived at the power station. Saga doesn't know about any of that.
A power station?
Yeah.
Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
There she is.
A lantern.
Yeah.
Was Cynthia using it for protection?
Yes.
Dark presence?
Here's the bright room with the clicker.
I feel like I'm missing some context here.
Yeah, you didn't play the first Alan Wake, Saga. You can't understand.
I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite.
No, because Cynthia was in love with Tom. She hated Barbara. For a very special woman.
Tor's a romantic, huh?
Okay. Cynthia and Tor. There we go. Yeah, we got the darkness in there.
The dark presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
I went down to the basement today to check the lights. I can't trust Bloom to do it. He's too slow. But it's getting harder and harder for me to reach them. I can't keep up much longer. Tom's lamp is gone. The lamp with the angel on it. Oh, yeah. So that's what Alan is using in the dark place. I always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here. After all these years, it took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own. Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. The shadows are moving. There is no more light. No more lamps. I can't find my way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. He is such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving? Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. It's just us. Tom and I forever. I found something funny while I was down there. A newspaper article about Tom, but it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies. He was a poet. A magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment, supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right. I know it isn't. Something of interest, but I'm not really sure what it is. Okay, Cynthia. Thomas Zane.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
Yeah, she doesn't know. We know, though. Yeah, it's kind of sad because, you know, like, Cynthia really kind of got, like, she really didn't deserve what happened to her, but, man, it sucks. She was so protective
Cynthia
of light
would
and
deal with
everything.
the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Let's see here. Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him, and when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now, in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water, into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom. Right, well. There's a record. We know that Alan found the record in the bathtub as too.
By Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
Oh, buddy. Fucking hell. Alright, we need to hurry the fuck up. See, it's like a reflection. Is that Rose? See, it's like a reflection of itself. Those things are fucking creepy, dude. It's like it's them up and down, but in the middle it's like a puddle of water. Alright. Anger's Remorse.
The song will show me the way.
Look in the mirror, cobweb of my soul, my face forever.
Oh, by the way, Take Control is a song from Control, if you were wondering. Dang, we got Maul on here now? That's pretty sick. We got all of them, pretty much. So Take Control. This is the song that was made for Control. Poet and the Muse. You heard this earlier. This is one of the songs from the original Alan Wake. The other one's Children of the Elder God, which you played during the rock show. Balance Slays the Demon is from American Nightmare. It's a great song. These two songs are easily the best. And then Anger's Remorse. Alright.
The overlap is at the pond. Fuck. Here we go again.
Oh, I didn't set my rifle to my quick slot yet. Alright, in we go. Okay.
Tor is here, in the overlap.
The overlap.
Gotta find him and get the fuck out.
No shit. Fact versus fiction? Man, I drove away. Mandatory drive away. My father? Still nothing with this? Oh. The overlap? No. How to enter.
Overlaps require pieces of art to enter.
Yeah.
Is that because of the Dark Place's focus on art?
Yeah, which is exactly why I think the Dark Presence was attracted to Tom in the first place, because he was a filmmaker. Maybe also he was a poet. I don't know. There's so much yet left unanswered. Cynthia, I'm here to shoot your ass. Right in the ass. I'm shooting you right in your old lady ass. This looks like a fucking old war bunker. Oh, the old bunker. That's right. Yeah, here we go. The body of missing youth discovered in flooded bunker. The local girl Nora Hesberg. Okay, so not related to Tom. Okay. So I got that out of the way. Age 15, who went missing on Saturday of last week, was discovered dead in the sealed underground bunker near Valhalla Nursing Home in Bright Falls. Cause of death has been determined to be drowning. The incident occurred during a gathering of local youth at the bunker. Nora was first reported missing by her parents Sunday morning, when they discovered their daughter had not returned home the night before. Some of my glasses. The police were contacted and they received a tip to check the bunker from one of the victim's acquaintances. Police are treating the tragedy as an accident. The community mourns, the loss of its young member. Okay, so we know that she's not related to Tom. I thought maybe she would have been like Tom's daughter or something. Gone too soon. But she's not. She's just some random girl who unfortunately drowned. Pistol ammo. I remember there's no map here, so... Ocean View Hotel and Spa.
This isn't real. Fuck this place.
Oh, man. Well, door number 1, I guess. Beware the drowned lady. What the fuck is that noise? Okay, so it's just looping around. So 2 closed, 3 closed. Four, 5. Oh boy. Okay, well, further in. Batteries.
No power. Can't use the switch.
Didn't mind.
See ya. I thought it was gonna be like a heavy guy. That's kind of why I got the rifle out. All right, turn on the Jenny.
Power on to use the switch.
I fucking did too early. Who pulls something this slowly? All right.
The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
You seem surprised, lady. From everything you've seen, you should know the light's doing that. Okay, so through the door here. Oh, Cynthia. Where are you? See, there's Alan. Okay, we're back in here again. Let's see if this has changed. No.
It's a loop, like the others. I need to reach the center.
There's the ocean view.
Cynthia. She's here.
You're the drowned lady.
A dead end.
It's not a dead end though. Triggered what we needed.
Oh, back here again.
Ah, here we go.
Locked. The key has to be nearby.
I have no idea. But I'm headed through. Another flare. A health kit. I'll keep that. Bolt cutters. Okay. So guess we have to throw this then. Painkillers. More painkillers. Discard both of these. Grab this crap. Okay. Tool cabinet key. There we go. So I'm guessing we want to turn this off now. There we go. Ah, the bolt cutters are in here. Thank you. Oh, that's going to be super helpful. I was hoping we were going to get those soon. Alright, then we turn this off. Whoa! Hang on there, Big Bertha. Oh. God damn. Big Bertha came crashing through the wall. Ooh, some rifle ammo, very cool. Some arrows I didn't need. Garbage. Okay. Well, there's that. Bolt cutters. All right. Deeper we go.
Writing a story.
And we're back here again.
Back again. Gotta go deeper.
All right. So obviously, we're going to be dealing with Cynthia in the water. Nice. Tor? Tor, where the hell are you?
Tor!
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me? It's so dark. Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
Tor, I'm here! I'm coming!
There she is.
You took Tor. I'm here to take him back. I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Saga, it's so damn dark down here. I'm underwater. She's trapped me at the bottom. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I deserve this. Just leave me here.
Okay, well... Yeah, see, so she'll come and get your ass. Alright, so... Fuck. Could be any which way, to be honest. Fuck, it could be anywhere. Oh boy.
There must be a way to get the power back on.
There is, but... Okay, let's go ahead and... I have a feeling that it doesn't matter if I have these or not. Do that.
I can't stay in the water.
Shit.
She's coming.
Okay. This looks a little different.
I gotta get out of the water.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm not leaving you here, Tor. Hold on.
Alright, there we go. Power on.
It's cold. Hark! I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Cynthia, where are you? Okay. We've done this, but where the fuck is he? Do we go down here? Hello? She's just gonna pop out when I least expect it, isn't she? Shit! Ow, fuck. Can't get up. How come I can't do anything? I literally can't, like, hit anything. I can't even use my flashlight. Just kill me. The game's glitched. It's fucking bugged. I couldn't do anything. I was fucking hitting buttons. How come this game has been updated like twice and it's just breaking the game more at this point?
Dark.
What the fuck?
I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Jesus. She took so many rifle shots. Jesus. This game has become a lot more buggy than when I first started playing it.
You again. The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You help me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
We've got the clicker. Now, you can help. I must find it.
I already have it. I can get it to you. But I have to understand. Did you write Logan into the story?
I'm in danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story. It's the only way.
Then change the story. If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit! Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family. Tor,
Oh, fucking hell.
are you okay?
Hey, took you sweet time to come save your grandpa, huh?
Nice attitude. A family trait?
You're right. Sorry.
Sorry.
Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Of course you do, sweetie pie. And I got answers.
Look in the mirror.
All right, so is that 6? Cool.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain.
All right, well, we'll do that next time. So take care, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.